So I think that is, it's like intuition, which is a difficult thing to kind of quantify.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think for us as well, like we're getting to that stage now where we're stopping being so nice in the business as well. So we've both fired our setters.
Yeah.
Basically, after not booking sort of as many calls, and we actually done a bit of content with Mike last week that was really, really good. And a guy messaged me off the back of that, and he was like, "Can I work your account for 3 days as a free trial and see what I can do?" And so my last set, I hadn't booked a call for 6 weeks. I booked a few, jumping in, and this lad booked 3 calls in an hour. One of them being the 21-year-old with 3K.
So what was the difference, do you think, in performance?
Commission based only.
Okay.
So definitely that. Me and him actually jumped on a call when we clicked. Like, he reminds me of me when I was that age.
Okay.
And I kind of tried to like motivate him a bit, but also kind of like he was going to a rave and like we used to do a bit of that, and like the DJ was going to see us, who we used to go watch.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, make sure you do that whilst you're this age, but work hard now and you'll kind of get to where you want to be. And just he's English as well. The conversations are just flowing. He speaks like I do. It just clicked basically, and he's putting in the reps basically.
But we've learnt from that, I think, and it's definitely something we're going to try and be stronger with this year. Is like when something's not working, stop it and move on. Whereas
what's the saying that you said? Hire fast, fire faster.
Yeah. I think that's because it's the first time we've hired anyone into our business, so you learn from it. But I think we would have saved so much time and money just getting rid when you know something's not.
But then that's
working.
also like you don't know what you don't, and like I can tell people that, but then until you personally done it, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And like even though I hired someone recently, and like he's fucking insane, and I'm like, I can see how good he is because he pushes back on me and stuff of like kind of stopping me trying to do things like this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, I see what you mean. Like, and that's when someone's really good because they're not just a yes man.
Thing is, when you're running a business, you've got to learn not just to be too nice, and we're both always too nice with everyone, and that's something I think we're trying to sort of hold back on. And definitely in business, we're learning that as like the team leader, as your business, you need to sort of actually think, no, I'm not being too nice to you. This is my business. This is me on the line. If something's not working, we need to change it.
Yeah, and there's potentially less people that you're then helping because you're not bringing as many people in. So it's like the knock-on effect of not being able to help as many people get where they want to be. And then they're all out there. You've just got to kind of find the people, get your face in front of there, match with that niche, and you can help more people.
So obviously you guys have done really well in a very short period of time. And a lot of people will say the coaching market is saturated. What's your opinion of that?
I don't agree. I think there is a niche for everyone, and you've just got to play on your own experiences and your own background. I think for me, I've gone into the busy professional ICA woman because I was a really busy person and still managed to get in the best shape of my life last year. Like we said, we was coaching, personal training, policing shifts, early days, nights, and ultimately my stance is when someone says they're too busy to get in shape or too busy to get fit and healthy, you don't want it enough. Like, you're not too busy. The way you work around that is making time. You either have excuses or you can have progress, and they don't go hand in hand. So for me, I think playing on your own background, that's your leverage because it's your story that you can then help other people with. So if I can manage busy schedules around lots of other things going on, I want to help other busy women be in that position as well, because I think ultimately when you're busy as well, if you're running a business, if you're in a high sort of power position, you are the face of either another company or your company. So if you don't look like you respect yourself, how can you ask anyone else to respect you? I think, and that's something like that I've found as I've gone through, even in policing, if I don't, I'm a small, very small, petite female, but I need to come across strong, confident, powerful, and that comes from how I feel about myself. So with me training hard, with me feeling good, looking good, and feeling confident, a woman, that then helped me in my policing career to be authoritative and be confident, and then be confident enough to help other women be confident.
Yeah, so sort of putting yourself first as well, making sure you're looking after yourself, you're in shape all year round. and just showing that you're actually putting the work in.
Because your niche is similar as well. I don't think that it's saturated at all. It's what you put in and the type of people that you're going to, because you naturally attract a certain type of person. I think that usually does come from your story.
Yeah,
as well.
You need to play on your story a lot to attract certain people in and be different and offer a different service. How can you make your service different than others? How can you get results quicker? You got to have social proof. So I remember sort of back at the start, touching on the sort of £40 a month. That back then, I was helping friends get in shape for free, and like pick the guys who you think are going to do well, who've got good genetics. Like use your brain if you're trying to start, and as soon as you got social proof, you can do anything with it really.
Well, you've then got proof of concept, which is the biggest thing. Like you yourself in great shape, and you got this other person in great shape. Well, so he clearly fucking knows what he's doing then.
Yeah. I think any market can be saturated. It's just the amount of work, time you put in, and just making sure you are different, because everyone's unique. Everyone's got something different about them, which makes you unique. And this was actually something I've probably recently stepped into more, and that was one of my limiting beliefs back in November when we had the hypnotist thing. I regrettably spoke up and said my biggest fear was that maybe I'm not like unique enough, but actually everyone is, and you just have to let that go, that fear go. And if you are starting out as an online coach or in something, to make sure you are going to stand out, you need to think about your personal journey, what you've done, and realistically, that fear of me maybe thinking I'm not unique enough, that's just the fear of what other people think, and people don't actually care what you're doing. You just need to focus on what you're doing and just like experiment with your personality, experiment with what makes you stand out.
Yeah. Talk to the camera more. Posting every day was a big thing for us.
Yeah.
That was one of the key movers, I think, just posting every day. And like, there might be been some days where it would be like time to post and be like, shit, what we doing, what we're going to post, and we kind of do it together. But then you get past that bit, whereas now we're like 2 weeks ahead with content. It's all mapped out. We speak to Mike on the weekly calls about things that we want to change and what sort of good ideas, and it's slowly becoming more and more kind of niche down. So yeah, it's not saturated. You've just got to be different.
Now, if you enjoyed this clip and you're a coach, creator, or a business owner and you want help in terms of how to scale your business using ads, AI, content, marketing, a lot of things we talk about on the show, then hit the link at the top line of our description in the YouTube video. You can book on a call with us and walk through the whole process, audit your business, and show you where there's huge opportunities for you to scale.